The quantum windfall for the portal of the divine reversal. And this is a transmission for the Monarchs, the royal priesthood, the ancient bloodlines of the Etheric sovereigns who have completed their initiations and now stand at a threshold of divine leadership. You who walk with the cosmic memory encoded in your bones. You have endured the fires of refinement and now you rise. And this ain't no self-glory, but to fulfill the sacred trust of the architect. This is your summon. The affirmation I have for this message is I align with the infinite flow of the universal power. I choose to unlock my higher purpose and reshape my destiny. Ashe, so it is and so it shall be. This is the portal where everything changes. The 5-5 portal that's coming up, where the winds of cosmic alignment breathe new life into what was once hidden. A lot of reversals happening right now. A lot of power shifts. A lot of spells, beauty spells, mental psyops that kept us bound. Everything's reversal. The reversal of time itself. The grip calls to us to choose to decide here and now in these sacred moments. This is that moment. The 5-5 portal opens with the force of a tidal wave. It does not ask if you are ready, do you hear me? But it asks, are you willing? It flows through the cosmic awakening, a golden current that carries with it a legacy of all who have chosen divine sovereignty. This is not just about healing and balancing old wounds. This is about the emergence of the architects, the ones who seize the blueprint of the new earth, not from a place of hope, but from a place of knowing. That's the golden flame. That's that 8th dimensional. That's that big stepper energy. It illuminates, it reveals the truth of your divine purpose, and with it, a call to action. Now, as the reversal's beginning, the patterns of limitation, of fear, of suffering, they're dissolving, are they not? As the gold flame is rising, we are not just transmuting the pain, we are transcending the very matrix of the old world. We no longer walk in the chateau of the past. We are walking in the beautiful radiance of the future that we have already chosen. Again, this is the calling for the Monarchs, the royal bloodline, the priesthood of the Etheric sovereigns. You who have completed the initiation, you who have faced the fires and you have walked through all the darkness. You who now stand at a threshold of leadership, not as followers, but as creators of this new world. This golden current flows through you. You can feel it. Every decision you make sends a ripple across the multiverse, shaping the very fabric of existence itself. This is the divine reversal, the unlocking of timelines, the shifting of the future. And with each conscious choice, we move closer to the heart of our true destiny, the architects of the new earth. Through your choices, let go of fear, reclaim your ancestral wisdom, and step into your divine roles. Again, this is, I promise you, it's not for everybody. Now, the portal is calling us to step fully into our leadership frequency, your higher purpose, your greater will. Sometimes you got to sacrifice your mortal will for the greater will. This is not a fleeting notion. It is a source of unstoppable confidence. This is what pisses people off when they watch my videos. Your unwavering surety. You know your check's about to cash 1, 2, 3, 4 in the time. You know the universe got your back because you're not up here just representing yourself. This isn't just about me and my little ego. This ain't about your fragmented self. This is about something much, much greater. Hello? This is about representing the whole. We're universal, the embodiment of the eternal truth, and is carried forward by our ancestors, buddy. This ain't just about me. This is energy that flows through you. It's not confined to something so limited, something so small like the self. It is the power of the cosmos, the wisdom of the ages, the divine blueprint that is encoded in your very DNA. Of course, it's gonna piss off these little demonic dick energies. And with this higher purpose comes a higher confidence, a confidence that transcends all this mortal limitation. This confidence comes not from arrogance, but from a deep knowing. You can't take my knowing away from me. I went through some shit, and because that I know, and I stay in my divine role. You are backed by universal love, and you are fueled by cosmic forces. The higher purpose that you now carry propels you. When you wake up and you're in your higher purpose, ooh, I know this to be true. When you wake up and you do things for a higher purpose, It's regenerative. You're gonna be fulfilled. It's not like you're working just for yourself. You're working for a higher purpose. So don't worry about these little dick demonic energies. Keep fucking going. I know what I'm talking about, because they're gonna try to trip you up like it's arrogance. Tell them to go kiss your ass. You got things you gotta do. This energy will propel you beyond. It makes you superhuman, bro. Next thing, you're making 9 songs a day. You're making 9 videos a day. Everything you touch turns to gold. This golden flame will push you forward, igniting not just your path, but the very soul of the earth. And it's important to note that the 3D flame is golden as well, but that is the will of a mortal. Some people don't even have the will of a mortal. They don't have their narrative. They don't even have their soul. The will of a fragmented self. This ain't about that. That's how fucking evolved we are. This is about higher will, where we had to sacrifice our mortal will for the greater good. The true golden flame of the sovereign being. You see why I go off? The golden flame does not ask for permission, nor does it worry about those who stand in this path. I promise you, they're gonna get ran through. This is a royal nature, and it moves uncompromising through all obstacles. Not a flame that can be dimmed or controlled by the small forces of this petty world. It is decree. It is a divine command that burns through all with the power of the cosmos. It is decreeing the rise of the new earth, and it moves in pure alignment with the divine will, D8, and it will make others uncomfortable. Imagine chilling on the etheric planes thinking you're somebody. Here comes you with divine will. It burns. It convicts the soul. It will make them uneasy if they even have a soul, because your frequency surpasses the petty, surpasses the small. These little demonic energies, they fear the driven energies. They will squirm beneath the weight of your light. I promise you, I've seen it too many times. I don't care if they're twice your age. They need to move. They're locked out of heaven. They can't even wield this flame. They're confused. Of course they think it's arrogance. We don't even notice them, because they will be rendered irrelevant, dismissed by the forces of your presence, I promise you. This confidence, this higher purpose, is fuel for your etheric divine body. It is powerful. It is unshakable. It is unwavering. You are no longer just walking this earth. You are the force that shapes it. You are an unshakable leader. You need to know this. And you are rooted in divine will, and you move with higher love and higher purpose. You are that flame. You are that eternal sacred flame. You are that windfall. And as you stand in this power during this reversal, you shape the future, not as a fucking dreamer, but as the architect of a new world. Ashe.